online and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
It's going to continue to if somebody doesn't do something about it. Exactly. I said, I'm mad and I want to prosecute.
A Fargo woman believes she fell victim to a scam and says she's not going down without a fight.
Vicki Hoover called our whistleblower hotline after she lost hundreds of dollars. Tonight, in an exclusive story, she shares her warning with Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer.
I wear gold and I prefer gold.
It all started when Vicki Hoover found a ring for sale on Facebook. She liked it and said it was only $50, so she jumped on the deal.
I said, yeah, I'm interested. Would you take a check? He said, I'll make an exception this time. Normally I don't. He said, don't you have like a Cash App?
She tells us she talked with a man from Tennessee over Facebook, text, and even the phone before coughing up any money. We're calling him Bill in this story since he hasn't been charged in connection with this case. But a couple days after sending the check, Hoover says Bill told her he never got the money and asked again about her using the Cash App, which is a money transferring app.
He goes, could you do me a favor and send me the $50 via Cash App and then I'll tear up your check.
So Hoover did just that. But then she says Bill kept asking for more money.
And at the post office he says, well, they want $15 to overnight it.
And then Hoover tells us Bill promised he would wire back extra expenses through the app.
This was a copy of my bank statement.
In the meantime, Hoover says she was still waiting for her ring. So she decided to check her recent bank statements to make sure everything was normal.
Took out of my account to him $110, then I was out $218
and it wasn't. All this time, Hoover thought Bill was sending her money when she says it was actually being taken out of her account.
He's like, oh, trust me, we'll get this figured out. And, you know, I'm going to send you this bracelet for all your hassles. And I think I'll just send you a check for $60 since this app isn't working.
And Hoover says that check, bracelet, and ring never came. But she's not giving up that easily. She contacted people with the Cash App to see if they could help. In fact, we have the messages she sent them right here. But she says it didn't go anywhere. And that's the same story with police. She says nothing is being done. We also gave Bill a call.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable.
But haven't heard back yet.
I feel like I've been cheated, scammed, taken advantage of.
As for Hoover, she canceled her account with the Cash App and filed a fraud claim with her bank. And from now on, she tells us she's never buying anything online or transferring money to someone with one of these apps.
I said, I just wanted to treat myself to a ring. You know, I said, I'm disabled, I'm in a wheelchair. How can people do that?
In Fargo, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
Fargo police tell us these cases are difficult to track because scammers oftentimes are from other countries. They say never send or transfer money to someone you don't know. We also heard back from an official with Cash App. They tell us there's no way for a third party to take money out of an account. It has to be accepted first. They suggest you double check who is requesting the money and how much they are asking. If you need help uncovering fraud or corruption in your community, here's some advice. Call our whistleblower hotline, 701-237-6576. Leave a tip. Our member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth.
A West Fargo mom is worried about her teenage daughter after a stranger left a troubling note on the windshield of her car. The note saying, quote, wow, the both of you are so sexy. You should look an older guy up if the two of you want to play. It also came with a Snapchat account. The mother says her daughter often drives with friends in that car. She posted the note to Nextdoor to warn others.
I just want parents to be aware and watch their children and know that they're always being watched. We've had to change our lock. We are in the process of getting a camera.
She sent the note to West Fargo police, who tell us it's always best to report something suspicious before posting to social media. Police also advise when exercising outside, change your route every day so no one becomes too familiar with your routine, and notify someone when you leave and when you will return.
Let him go, let him go, let him go. Stay.
Video released today shows the dangers police officers faced back in May in Grand Forks.
A man wrestled with authorities, stole a police cruiser, and then deliberately crashed into a semi along I-29. Valley News Team's Joshua Pagero recaps the struggle.
Police responded to calls at a parking lot at the Dollar General in Grand Forks. They found Jordan Peotra, who was wanted on outstanding warrants.
Just hop in this real quick and we'll try to figure this out, man. So you think this black one's yours? Yeah. I don't have no warrants, so. Okay, no, that's fine. You're not arrested or anything. I just want you to hop in, okay?
But as body cam video from one of the officers shows you, the exchange quickly escalated.
Let him go, let him go, let him go. Taser!
The officers tried to subdue the 33-year-old, and at one point he tried taking an officer's gun.
Let me take the gun and shoot it. I just want to die, man.
Peotra runs around them unfazed by the stun gun and takes off some of his clothes.
Let me take the gun and shoot it, man.
Eventually, he steals the police cruiser. Police also want to clarify that this was not a pursuit. The only reason they found out about it was through GPS tracking and by people calling in the stolen vehicle. Peotra runs red lights and stop signs in his mad dash to get away. He makes it to Interstate 29, where he then crosses the median and goes head-on into a semi-truck, where he dies at the scene. Investigators ruled his death as a deliberate act. In Grand Forks, Joshua Peguero, Valley News Live.
Of the 2 officers who responded, only 1 body camera was found. It's believed the camera may have been lost during the scuffle between Poitras and officers. Police say they are still looking for that camera.
Cleanup efforts continue in Daisy, North Dakota, following heavy rainfall early yesterday that left behind some major street flooding. The mayor there, Justin Sherlock, tells us the city got around 4 inches in one shot, impacting its sloughs and waterways. Efforts are currently underway to restore water services. Bottled water and floodwater cleanup kits are available at the Daisy Community Center.
The 44th annual Downtown Fargo Street Fair is off and running, bringing food, unique art, and entertainment to downtown Fargo. Organizers tell us the best way to get there is to go along 7th Street and then 1st Avenue North, where you can find parking spots 2 blocks off of Broadway.
Map Bus, Link FM, and then obviously Carpool. And then in addition, there are 2 parking ramps that are available downtown. There's Island Park, and then also there's the Roberts Commons parking garage. And it's right here in downtown.
There are about 250 booths at the fair. Event organizers also say plan ahead to find a parking spot and be patient.
It's time to start thinking about going back to school, and that's something officials with the United Way try to always stay on top of. Tonight they created literacy kits. While normal supplies and backpacks go to school-aged kids, these kits will go to children too young to be in school just yet. Included are early learning activities focusing on small word association. The kits will be given out to pre-K children at the drive-in in August.
We know that 90% of a child's brain actually develops before the age of 5. So getting those tools in the hands of kiddos at the right moment and the right time is crucial.
With help, United Way reached its goal of 300 kits.
Meet K9 Derman. He is the newest member of the Becker County Sheriff's Department. He's teaming up with Deputy Darren Borth. Donations from county residents and businesses and civic organizations paid for the dog, which is the department's second K9. Deputy Borth and Derman will start training in September.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
All right, thanks for joining us tonight. We're excited tonight to announce you, in addition to our Storm Team Skycam network, our friends at Luther Family Ford providing with us with this view out to the west. A gorgeous night out there across the FM area. It's been cloudy today a little bit, and for some of us, we started the day out a little on the soggy note, but right now it's 74 degrees, still a little on the humid side with dew points in the sticky mid-60s out there. Our wind from the west, 7 miles per hour. A lot of low 70s up north, including Grand Forks and Cavalier. We have 72 in Valley City, and in Lakes Country, it's as warm as 77 in Fergus Falls this hour and 75 up north in Roseau. Here's a look at those thunderstorms. We did have one strong storm work its way toward the Lake of the Woods area. That's it. The rest of us and the rest of the night looks to be quiet for the early overnight. Out to the west, we're not seeing much with the exception of this band of showers right along Interstate 94, kind of where ours were today. As we go through the overnight, that boundary that lies in that position will actually trigger a few clouds and showers to develop during the overnight once again. So we begin our Friday with spotty showers and rumbles of thunder. I don't anticipate them to be severe as we head towards daybreak. It does look like those chances will be right here in the central Red River Valley. Going through the early hours of the morning, we'll rise out of the 60s. We'll have a few clouds out there to contend with, and those shower chances will continue and push off to the east. And then as we go into the early afternoon, things start to clear up. Worth pointing out the temperature variance across our area: 69 in Rolla, upper 70s in Fargo, and near 90 down in the Twin Cities, where the heat index is expected to be ridiculous tomorrow. By late in the day, best time of the day as we get off work, get ready for the weekend. Clearing skies, shower chances ending with the exception of our far eastern counties. We could see a few thunderstorms. The rest of the evening and early night look very quiet to head into the weekend. So for your planner in Fargo-Moorhead, 63 as you step out the door. We'll have clouds and we'll have a sprinkle or shower chance in the morning. Then a break as we get into the early afternoon and some sunshine late in the day, with temperatures peaking around 81 in Fargo, 79 on your drive home in Grand Forks, 79 as well in Oaks and Valley City. And because the clouds and shower chances later into the afternoon, subtly cooler in central Minnesota. Hey, yesterday's storms near Lake of the Woods produced this big funnel cloud that came down out of the clouds and went back up, says Mary. Thanks for uploading your photo. Here's a peek at your forecast for the weekend. If you're heading out to the air show, it looks delightful now on Saturday. Our shower chances are minimal to none. Sunday, likewise, it's going to be cool both weekend days. Very comfortable to get outdoors and enjoy. And if you're counting the weekend, we have 3 days next week of dry weather as well for a nice stretch. But after Monday, we start a warming trend that brings us back to those nice summer-like temperatures that we have endured over the last couple of weeks here, but are going to get a short break from.
You're saying we need to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off to kind of extend our weekend?
Now
Or
you're
call in
talking.
sick?
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.